Yo, what's going on guys, Arekkz here, welcome back to another video for Super Mario Odyssey, and in this video I wanted to put together a few handy tips to show you the most effective and efficient ways to farm gold coins. Gold coins are of course an incredibly important currency in Odyssey since you use them at the store to buy moons, costumes and other similar items. You get them from just about everything, so you'll rarely ever be without any coins unless of course you've been on a crazy spending spree. But there is a big difference between having, say, 300 in your pocket versus the 9,999 that you'll need to buy one of the late game outfits. I won't say what it is for the time being, in case you guys would rather find out for yourself. But long story short, there will come a time when you'll need lots and lots of coins. And therein lies the reason for this video. Here are 4 of the best ways to farm lots of gold coins in a very short space of time. If you do enjoy this and you do find it helpful, then a like would be super appreciated. And be sure to comment down below and let me know if you guys have any questions or if you have any other methods that you found to be super effective. Now, to begin with, coming in at number 4, this one is slightly different to the rest of them. The other ones are kind of more repeatable actions that you can farm, so we'll get to those in a second. But this one is still incredibly important, and it is basically to explore off the beaten track. There are areas which are typically harder to get to, and if you can get to them, you will often find huge stacks of coins. One example being this in the Sand Kingdom. If you go over to here on the map and you drop down, you'll basically drop into this little pit and there'll be some ghouls that come out of the ground. There's a little money purse, but if you then take the slingshot up to the top, you get to this area where this ring is, then you'll see that there is a platform right at the very top. You can, believe it or not, actually get there. It will require some platforming, of course, some rather intricate jumping, but if you can master it and you can get all the way up the top, then you can get a stack of 200 coins. Now, while this isn't necessarily repeatable in the same way that the other ones are, it is still worth your time while you're playing through the game, thinking about trying to get to slightly more difficult areas because often you're rewarded for your efforts. So I'll leave you guys to watch this for a second so you can see exactly how to get there, and then we'll move on from there. Second to that, once again, we are in the Sand Kingdom. I'm keeping a lot of these at the early game because that way for those of you guys that are, say, starting out, you can actually get some coins pretty early on versus, of course, if you're later game, there are some additional options which we'll speak about towards the end of the video. But if you work towards the Tostarena game, that is right at the beginning of the Sand Kingdom, you run straight down, take the door on the right, and you come inside here. Now, basically, it is a game where you use your hat to shoot at the symbols, you freeze them in place, and if you match up the symbols, you get whatever it comes out, whether it be a heart, whether it be a moon, or whether it be coins. Now on the coin front, do bear in mind it costs 10 coins to play the game, but if you then win, you get 40 coins, so basically see this as a way to get 30 coins very, very quickly. You sink 10 in, you get 40 out, you sink another 10 in, but given that it's in a concentrated area, you can do this very quickly, very easily, for some easy coins early on. Big tip for this one as well, instead of trying to match them up individually, if you go and stand to the left, because of course that is where they rotate from, it goes from left to right, and you then wait until you see the symbol before and you just throw your hat. You can actually hit all 3 at the same time and 100% of the time get all 3 coins. So this one here is a quick 30 coins in a very short space of time. However, moving on from there, once again, still in the Sand Kingdom. For this one, what you want to do is go back up to the very north of the map. In fact, at the entrance to the part that I showed you guys at the first tip, the one with the kind of exploration area, you drop into here and you drop down into this pit. Now, if you run forward and to the left, you will see this little hidden coin purse enemy. If you throw your hat on them, you can capture them. And when you walk, you generate coins for a period of time until you run out, and then it's done with. So for this one, there's a couple of options. You can, of course, jump on the little ghouls because they'll also drop some coins. But in all honesty, the fastest and best thing to do here is quite simply just to capture the purse, run towards the edge until you've used up all your coins, jump off, and then when you kill yourself, again, yes, you do lose 10 coins because you've died, but you respawn directly in this room. You can then run back over there, jump over the ghouls, capture the purse, walk through, get your coins again, and jump off the edge. And the nice thing about this one is because you respawn in the same area and because it's so quick, while you are losing coins in the process, your net gain is of course much greater. And given how quick this is, you can very speedily earn coins in a short space of time. Then finally, for tip number 1, before I show you guys this, I'm going to put a spoiler warning here. If you guys do not want to see this, this is at the end of the game. This is one of the last places you will visit, so if you guys do not want to see this, this would be the point that you would turn off this video. I'm going to give you guys plenty of warning, because this is by far the best way to generate coins, but it is a late game activity. But provided you guys are still here and you want to know, then let's continue. Number 1 is in Bowser's Kingdom. This is a very, very lucrative coin farm. What you want to do is go to the very top. If you go to the Beneath the Keep checkpoint, you can actually just fast travel there if you've done this. If you haven't, of course, you'll need to work your way to the very top of the castle. But once you're here, instead of going towards Bowser, turn around, go back, and climb up on the roof. You then basically want to follow this path that I'm doing here. You want to work your way down to the very bottom, and you'll get to an area where there is a plant pot, and on the far left is a seed. So you go and grab this, you run to the very end, you throw the seed in, and it will grow a giant beanstalk. If you jump on this, climb to the very top, you will then be in this area where you gain about 150 coins, 175 coins, depending on whether you hit every single thing, in a very short space of time. What you want to do is you jump in to begin with, you throw your hat, and you basically collect these little boosters, and they will then boost you along this path. And if you don't deviate from it, if you don't input any directions, you will then hit every single coin. You'll jump through the rings. You'll need to make sure you throw your hat out anytime you see more of those plants to refresh your boosters. But if you can make your way from the start all the way to the end, that is a very quick 150, 175 coins if you include the rings at the end. And the nice thing is that as soon as you finish and you drop off, it puts you straight back outside the beanstalk pot, so you can then run to the end, grab the seed, throw it back in, go up the beanstalk, and repeat this over and over again. Now, what I will say, tip for this one, do not in any way when you jump in try and use the analog stick. You honestly don't need to. The only thing you need to do, because you're standing perfectly, is just throw your hat, and the boosters will keep you on the right path. You then just need to jump to make sure you don't fall down the gaps, and you need to throw your hat anytime you see new plants. If you try and input a direction, the speed will just make it impossible to try and hit every coin, and while you will still get coins, you won't get every single one. So just spawn in, throw your hat, sit back, jump, and enjoy the coin farm. This is, without a doubt, one of the best coin farms in the game. It is really, really quick, really, really easy, and you can get a lot of coins very, very quickly. So that's pretty much it. Those are my top 4 tips for trying to get gold coins as quickly and efficiently as possible. Hopefully you guys found them useful. Again, any questions, by all means drop them down below. But thanks for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.